Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to Dose of I'm founder Chantel Asamoto White, and please don't forget to check out the website www.doseofom.com. And if you find yourself on social media, hit your girl up in the Instagram, hit me up on the Facebook and the Twitters and the Pinterest at Dose of So today I want to talk about access. Specifically with access, I want to talk about limiting your access. We are surrounded by people at all times. Technology allows us to be connected to people at all times. When you have friends or your family, your associates, your coworkers, your employees, all these people are completely around you with all kinds of opinions. And when you're surrounded by so many people, so many opinions, so many egos, how do you have the space to listen to what your head says, to make the decisions for yourself, to know what opinion you want to have for yourself? So access and limiting your access. Are you taking time to introspectively think about the things that you want? Are you taking time to really self-reflect on where you are, what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to get there? What is that day that you spend for yourself, your self-care day, for you to be able to really internalize the feelings that you have and really reflect on those feelings that you have? For me, it's Sunday. Sunday is my don't call me because I don't want to talk to you day. It's my Chantel day. It's my self-care day. It is the day that I spend taking time for myself to really reflect on the things that I want. It allows me to really recalibrate how I'm feeling, recalibrate my energy so that when the next week comes in, I can really be more clearly focused and have better intentions set for what I want to accomplish for that week. It also allows me to reflect on the previous week and what I could have done better, or my wins that I want to celebrate, or the people that I've met that I want to continue to build relationships with. So limiting your access, of course, it doesn't necessarily mean lock yourself up in the house, become a hermit, and completely ignore the fact that people exist in this world and only you exist in your own world. But it means to have those moments where you just take people's opinions in stride, but you have that time where you can be calm and peaceful and introspective about what it is that you want. So when it comes to limiting your access, sometimes you just have to decline the phone call. Sometimes you have to just not respond to the text message for a couple of hours. Sometimes it just means to turn your phone off or put your phone somewhere and really be more into the moment, because we are constantly inundated by what everyone else is doing. Everyone else is paying attention to what everyone else is saying, and then we find ourselves completely overwhelmed with our own thoughts because we didn't take the time to spend time with ourselves. We didn't allow ourselves to limit the access that people have to us. We didn't allow ourselves to really analyze others' opinions and really pay attention to how we feel. Pay attention to our thoughts. Pay attention to our mind, to our hearts, our minds, to our gut instincts, and to what it is that we truly want. So many people are out here not knowing what they want because they're listening to what everyone else has to say, what everyone else is doing, what everyone else wants. But what do you want? Limiting your access allows you to protect your bubble, to protect your magic. Shout out to Fadia Cater, to protect yourself, to protect your mind, so that way you can go forward, you can go conquer, you can continue to grow. So limiting your access doesn't mean that you're now a introvert because you just don't want to be around people. Limiting access means you understand that other people have opinions. You understand that there are plenty of people around here doing a whole lot of things, but you are limiting the amount that you choose to consume for yourself. You are now filtering those messages that are coming to you, and you are now allowing yourself to have the space and the openness to be able to analyze those things so you can make a more sound and clear decision for the things that you want in your life. So yeah, limit your access. Sometimes you don't have to answer that phone call. Sometimes you don't have to respond to the text message. If someone's trolling you on the internet, you do not have to respond. Limit your access. Don't even give people that much access to you, because it is your access. It is what you choose to do with it. So if you're upset because maybe your phone rings off the hook too much. Maybe too many people expect you to do too many things. Maybe people are putting too many commitments on you. You need to be proactive and start limiting your access. Let people know what you are willing to do and what you're willing to not do. Let people know what you have the time for and what you don't have the time for. Sometimes you just have to tell people, I don't have the capacity to do that, so I'm not going to. And you just limit your access from there. And if they truly love you and they truly support you, then they're going to understand it, and they're going to make sure that you have that space that you need. And if they don't, fuck them. You don't need them in your life. You let them know what you needed, and they weren't willing to hear what you had to say. They weren't willing to take your feelings into consideration. So now they don't have any access to you. And sometimes you do have to cut those people off. So this week, I want you to reflect on where you are, reflect on the people in your life, reflect on the people who have access to you, and then make the decision on how much access you want to continue to give to them, and make the decision on whether or not you want to limit people's access to you even further. And definitely choose a day that is just for you. It may be a random Wednesday when you happen to be off. It could potentially be a Saturday. It could be a Monday or a Sunday. But definitely self-care is so important because it gives us that time and that space to really reflect on the things that we want, to really reflect on ourselves, to really get ourselves back to center. Have you ever tried to talk to someone when you were dog tired, you were completely low on energy, you just didn't have the time of day for people? Why? Because you were giving people way too much access to you. You were not taking that time to self-care. So make sure you self-care, analyze the access people have to you, and of course, you already know, find your own. Relax, be grateful, and yeah, choose how you want people to have access to you. So that is it for this week, for today. Don't forget to check out the website, www.doseofohm.com. Make sure to start your membership by going to the website and becoming a member. Subscribe to that newsletter, and don't forget to follow at Dose of Ohm on all social media. Peace, love, light. Dose of Ohm. Talk to you soon.